30 pieces of silver. That's what Judas received from the chief priest in order to betray Jesus. It may not have even been about the money, but that's what it boiled down to. I want to read this text from Matthew's Gospel, the 26th chapter, beginning with verse 14. Then one of the 12, the one called Judas Iscariot, went to the chief priests and asked, "What are you willing to give me if I hand him over to you?" So they counted out for him 30 silver coins. From then on, Judas watched for an opportunity to hand him over. There has been a lot of scholarly debate through the ages about what motivated Judas to betray Jesus. Some suggest that Judas was trying to force Jesus' hand, that he wanted Jesus to call everyone to arms and begin the revolution, and Judas thought coming to arrest him might spark that. Others believe that Judas was disappointed in how Jesus was allowing money to be spent. And then some suggest that Judas had been caught stealing from the coffers, and so he knew he was on the outs. And then, of course, there are some who believe that Judas was just a pawn that God used in order to fulfill what was prophesied, and that Christ would be betrayed, and that he was the one selected to play that role. But whatever it was, at the end of the day, Judas accepted money and he handed Jesus over to the religious rulers, and Jesus would be tried and crucified. Question I want you to think about on this Holy Wednesday is, what might cause you to betray Jesus? And I know when you first hear that, you think, I'm not going to do that. There's no way I would do that. Well, that's what all of the disciples were saying. During the meal, it said, when evening came, Jesus was reclining at the table with the 12, and while they were eating, he said, "I tell you the truth, one of you will betray me." They were very sad and began to say to him one after the other, "Surely not I, Lord. Surely not I." None of us think we would, but sometimes it's money, sometimes it's fame, sometimes it's a job, sometimes it's to salvage a reputation, and we just sell off some of our integrity and our soul, and we end up betraying Jesus. The thing we need to know is it could be us, and knowing that will help us resist that temptation. So as you continue your Holy Week journey, ask yourself, what would it take for you to hand Jesus over? And by asking the question, maybe you'll resist that temptation. Blessings to all of you.